Greetings, welcome back to PinkOddBird. Today we are here to do October Daily, day number 11. So I decided that I wanted to try and do some of the spreads in this signature because I've already moved into my second signature. I'm going to try and start off at least doing as many of them as I can, a little bit flatter. So I thought that it would be fun to go in with some of my distress inks and just add some colors, Halloween colors into the background here. So I've gone in with purple, green oxide, yellow, and then my orange distress crayon. And I just tore some random book pages and put that in for some additional background. And then the last color that I'm going to be adding in here is black soot. Today's prompt is create an invitation to your ultimate Halloween bash. So for part of my invitation, I wanted to do it in the shape of a coffin. And so I just used some heavy black cardstock. And then I wanted to add a little bit more structure to when it swings open. So I just took a scrap from the pieces that I just cut off and kind of use it as a hinge to give this coffin, a little bit more structure. I was so tired this day, so my brain was completely out of it. So when I get to into writing on my invitation, I'm just like, what am I doing? So I'm taking a little bit of baker's twine here, and I want to add this to the front and the back of the coffin so that I can have like a cute little closure. And then of course distressing this little scrappy piece of paper, and then I'm just going to glue this down. And I did cut it slightly shorter so that it has a nice little border around the coffin there, as you can see. So my invitation is loosely based off of the Monster Mash song, obviously, as you saw. So I did put a couple little sayings on there from the song, and I don't know, I couldn't think, but I kept this layout pretty simple, and so this is pretty much gonna sum it up for day 11. Here we are on day number 12, and that is actually today. And I'm gonna keep this layout pretty brief. I am only just including bits and pieces of it just because I've included all of the pages that I've done this far. But I saw a video this morning that was done by Mixed Media Jenn, and she's the one who inspired this spread. So I'm gonna link to her video if you want to see the full and correct process for how to do this, just out of respect to her, because she has, the full thing on her page. So I'll link to her. So I used these rub-ons. Oh my gosh, they were awful. They were so awful. They did not want to work. Day 12 is take a picture of something Halloween related and write about it. So I took pictures of some decor that my mom did, and I just took those with my little Instax, and I'm just adding those to the spread here. And I will probably come back and write a little something about this later because I forgot to do it at the actual time. But this is pretty much going to sum it up for day 12. And like I said, I know it's pretty simple, but like I said, I just don't want to show the full process, just enough so that you can see a little bit of what I did here for the spread. And I know I'm a little bit ahead of the game here, but we are going to hop right into day 13. And I know that that's actually tomorrow, but I wanted to get this one in here on this particular video. So when we come back and do day 14, which will be live on Monday, you will have your day 14 spread, and then you'll also have the prompts for the following week. So that's going to be the video coming for Monday. So I just wanted to do 11, 12, and 13 all in one video here. So again, I wanted to try and keep my layout kind of flat. So instead of actually adding more paper to my book, I just decided to draw some tags. Oh, the prompt for today was create 2 tags and give safety tips, 2 safety tips for when you're trick-or-treating. So instead of adding more paper to my book, I thought it would be kind of fun just to decorate the back. I just sprayed a little tattered angels, and then I drew tags on the page, and then I'm writing my 2 tips inside of the tags. And then I'm also going to include 2 tips that I was given. I thought that would be kind of a fun little sort of juxtaposition, because like I think I said before, it's kind of interesting how some things stay the same and some things change. But I thought it'd be fun to see what kind of tips I would give to trick-or-treaters nowadays compared to 2 tips that I would have gotten back in my day when I used to go trick-or-treating. So that was the prompt for day 13, and I'm just going to round this out by doing a little bit more detail work on the page, and that's going to pretty much be it. It's kind of simple again, but like I said, my book is starting to get so full, so I was trying to think of ways to reduce some bulk. There you have it, days 11, 12, and 13, and that's going to wrap it up for me for now. Be sure to stay tuned, because you never know what direction this odd flock of ours is heading into. And until next time, toodaloo.